What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's finally freaking Friday, and I hope you're having a great Friday. And I hope you tune in later on for our live stream at 9 o'clock Eastern, where we'll be talking about what else? The Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones says that the Cowboys are open for business, but probably won't be doing anything because they've got a lot of their own situations that they're dealing with as far as money goes. And I think that for the most part, they're happy with what they have. You know, when you think about where we were going into the season, you probably said, yeah, we got a lot of players we need to replace. And when you looked at our defense and you knew that we had a butt-awful defense, and you think about the Washington football team with like 4 number 1 picks across their line, there's no way in the world we're going to fix this year. Well, the Cowboys, I'll be honest, our biggest problem these days is we still have players that we can't get on the field. And we have players that have been injured that are coming back. And what are we going to do with them? I mean, we've got, think about it, Lyle Collins. We hadn't skipped a beat without Lyle Collins. And Lyle Collins kind of put on notice that, hey, you better be about it or you ain't going to be about it. Hang on, let me grab another one of these. But that's actually not what I'm here for right now. What I'm actually here for right now is DeShawn Watson. You know, we're hearing rumors. There's a rumor being spread about me and the crew, about something we did or were supposed to do. You might not have heard it, or maybe you had. When I first heard it, all I did was laugh. I used to get angry and all uptight. But you can say what you want to spell my name right. Because all I ever wanted from you was a rock in the house. And that's what the rumor was all about. DeShawn Watson. DeShawn Watson apparently, allegedly, supposedly, has waived his no trade clause for one team and one team only. And that would be the Miami Dolphins. So if they can work out a trade for Miami, he's okay with it. Sorry, Eagle fans. He's just not that into you. You don't care how much money. He doesn't want to go to your garbage-ass team. However, here's the thing that's kind of interesting here. When I think about it, Miami, we thought of as a team that was ready to win because they had played so well last year, right? Their season right now, they're 1-5. They're pretty much out of the race right now, I would think. I would think that they're pretty much out of it right now. So I'm wondering why. I guess, then again, maybe he just likes Miami. Miami would be a much better city to go to than Pennsylvania. And you know what? The beaches and all, yeah, that's why. He's waived his, allegedly waived his no trade clause for Miami only, in which case he'd be happy to go there. So maybe the talk of the talks are actually correct, And maybe he is actually about to go on the move. There's a couple of you guys out there, I know, like Cowboys up north and some other people that have won the Joe Bardys, and I apologize that I haven't gotten them to you. I've been trying to get this rental property together and done, and just have not had enough time to get everything together, and just getting to work on them now. So hopefully by Monday or Tuesday we'll have them out of here on the man cave, and I'm going to keep working on it. For the Cowboys though, see, here's the thing. This time of year, we've got till November 2nd is the NFL trade deadline, right? You're either a buyer or a seller. Generally speaking, if you're a team that season is over, you are a seller, because you want to get rid of aging players and big contracts so you can start over and try and start the process of saying, let's create a window for us in the future here. And if you have a player that's still relatively good, but he's due a whole lot of money, and you can get something for him, it behooves you to trade him. So that's where you hear like Philly 500 saying, Lane Johnson, maybe we trade Lane Johnson, or you trade Fletcher Cox, because a team that's maybe Super Bowl ready or playoff ready will look at those guys and say, okay, that'll help us get a chance at maybe winning the Super Bowl. Let's make that trade. But for that guy, then that means you got him off your books, and you've got some extra cash or some extra picks that you can work with for the future. The New York Giants, they're a seller. The New York Giants need to sell everything and everybody. They just need to just tear the whole thing down and start the F all over, because they suck. They're terrible. There's nothing to work with there. The quarterback stinks. The coach stinks. Everything stinks about the New York Giants. The Cowboys, you would think would be a buyer. But here's the thing about the Cowboys. The Cowboys can actually be a seller, which is not typical, because generally speaking, you're trying to bring in more talent. But the Cowboys are actually full of talent right now. So this is where it's kind of crazy, the position that they're in, because they can go through and say, okay, Michael Gallup, we can lose him at the end of the season, so let's see if we can get something for him to help stock us up for next year. Or maybe you figure that there's a piece out there that makes you that much better, an extra edge rusher or defensive tackle or something like that. But right now, you look at the Cowboys and you say, there's not a lot of weaknesses there. So we'll see what happens. Well, we'll find out. Maybe by the end of the weekend, DeShawn Watson is a Miami Dolphin.